G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Caleb, otherwise known as the Critic Kebab, and we are officially the champions of the world, baby. That's right, just this morning, Chelsea defeated Palmeiras 2-1 to claim the FIFA Men's Club World Cup. And that is a huge achievement and something I'm incredibly proud of. It's one of those trophies that you don't instantly think of when you think of success within club football, but when you win the Champions League, when you win the Super Cup, you are given that opportunity to then compete for the Club World Cup. And it's a trophy that is prestigious. It's a trophy you want to win if you're competing for it. And to be going up against a side that has a very noisy and passionate fan base from Brazil, Palmeiras did a really good job in the game. I wouldn't say it was Chelsea's best performance overall, but it was certainly a performance worthy of a victory, and it was none other than Kai Havertz to get us the win. The man has already etched himself in glory by winning us the Champions League, and now he has officially won us the Club World Cup as well, making us the champions of the world. Before we dive more into my thoughts on the Club World Cup final, I'm going to address what's going to be happening in this episode of the FIFA 22 career mode. As you can see here, Brighton versus Chelsea will be the first game in this episode, and then we're going to actually be having two games in this episode. I'm also going to be going up against Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. So it'll be a doubleheader this episode, and then after that, we will be officially up to date to where we are in real life. As you can see here, this is where things are going to get a bit interesting with regards to scheduling, because obviously the FIFA career mode is going to be slightly different to what it is in real life, with a few Premier League games getting postponed, and then obviously different teams that we're coming up against in the Champions League knockout phase. As you can see there, Benfica is who we're going to be versing in game, whereas in real life we're going to be coming up against the French side Lille, which is going to be a very exciting game, very much so looking forward to that. But yeah, as I said before, Brighton and Arsenal will be the two games in this episode, and then we will start next episode with the Champions League fixture against Benfica. And I'm very much so looking forward to all the games coming up to conclude this season. But let's talk about this team, the team that has performed so well in all the big moments. It's not been the best of seasons in terms of consistency for the Chelsea Blues, but Thomas Tuchel is a man that is so driven to always be the best, to strive to accomplish what is possible in club football, and at every turn he has always made the right decision. He has always got this team to perform at its highest level when we needed them to, and we have won yet another trophy under Thomas Tuchel. It is the 21st trophy in the Roman Abramovich era, and that is something to be incredibly proud of. Before I get into my praise of the Chelsea team, I have to give credit to Roman Abramovich himself. Obviously, he plays a very critical role in the acquisition of talent for this team, but also the overall guidance and structure and the way this team moves forward, and the way the club moves forward throughout not only England but Europe and now across the world as well. And he has been the one that has allowed so much of this great talent to come in, and we obviously have to thank Frank Lampard as well for his managerial stint here at Chelsea as well, because he brought in this so many of these great players into this team that has now laid a foundation for Thomas Tuchel to build upon and to gain the success that he has thus far in his tenure. And that is all down to Frank Lampard. He's the one that brought in Timo Werner, that brought in Kai Havertz, that lured Ben Chilwell away from Leicester to Chelsea. So many great players. That's not even mentioning the talent that we've already had in the squad before that, such as N'Golo Kante, the likes of Rudiger, Aspilicueta. So many great players that have showed so much experience, especially from the older players, but also the younger players that have come through the youth academy, like Reece James, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Mason Mount, of all players. so much talent at our disposal. And the fact that Frank Lampard had such an eye for youth and was able to bring in these young players, develop them as when he was coach, and then has now set them up to be one of Thomas Tuchel's great first team choices. It's just amazing to see. And the fact that we've been able to acquire Romelu Lukaku as well to bolster our attacking options up front. I know Lukaku's start to his second Chelsea run has not been the best. He's only scored 10 or so goals so far in his this season. But it's one of those things, I can't have enough praise for this team to be constantly performing when it matters. The game itself against Palmeiras, I don't think was our best performance that we've ever put out on the field. But at the end of the day, it's the result that matters. It doesn't matter how you win the game. All that matters is that you do win the game, especially when you're competing for a trophy. And I think even though we had a few lapses of concentration, even though we weren't able to kind of find our best form, it was our determination and grit that kept us in the game. The Lukaku goal from that Callum Hudson-Odoi cross was just absolutely sublime. A bullet header past the keeper. So great to see. And then it was the main man, Kai Havertz, who stepped up in the Champions League final, stayed cool, calm and collected. And he stayed cool, calm and collected yet again to take a 117th minute penalty to win us this game. This man has already etched himself in glory and in the history books in terms of this club. And yet he just continues to step up when it matters. And I'm so excited to see this man continue to develop, to continue improving at this club. And I think that he has a real possibility of accomplishing some great things at this club. And another player that I have to give praise to is none other than our club captain, Cesar Azpilicueta. This is a man that has achieved everything possible in club football with the Chelsea Blues. And I think that he is officially, I would say he is one of the best players that we've had in the last decade or so, because he's been so consistent. The fact that this man has been able to be so versatile across the defensive line under so many different managers, and even though he's getting a bit older, he obviously doesn't have as much acceleration as he did when he was a little bit younger. And I wouldn't even say that he's our best option in that right wing back position, but undoubtedly he has proved himself a club legend. He is definitely up there on the Mount Rushmore of club legends here at Chelsea, with the likes of Didier Drogba, Frank Lampard, and former captain before him, John Terry. He plays a hugely instrumental role in this squad's morale, and he is such a great leader, and he leads by example on the field, always putting in 100% to track back, get back and defend, as well as pushing up down that wing to help out in attack as well. He may not be as fast as he once was, but he is a smart, strong, and committed leader to this Chelsea team that has now, under Thomas Tuchel, had so much success. And we can't not mention Thiago Silva. Such a great, wise player to have at the back as part of that back three with Cesar Azpilicueta, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Christensen when he plays as well. Just so many great options in this team. And I think it's important having so much squad depth so that you can rely on other players coming off the bench like Hakim Ziyech, like Christian Pulisic, who had a pretty good game as well against Palmeiras. So many great options. And like I said, I'm incredibly proud that this team not only has got to this stage to win every possible trophy within club football, but the fact that we did it in a way that has proved that we are one of the best teams, not only in Europe, but in the world. And I think even though the Premier League title may have escaped us this season, with Manchester City being so consistent and Liverpool also performing really well at the top of the table, I think if Thomas Tuchel is able to continue developing this team and build on the foundation that not only Lampard set, but also that he has set for this season, I think so much more success, so much more consistent success is on our horizon. And I really do think Tuchel could be one of Chelsea's best managers under the Roman Abramovich era. I am incredibly proud of this team, and I'm so glad that we have added yet another trophy to our cabinet. And I can't wait to see so many of these Chelsea players by the end of their careers, once they retire or inevitably leave this club, that they can look back at the trophy cabinet and say, wow, this is what I accomplished for this great team in West London. What a great thing to be proud of. And as someone who lives in Australia, who is obviously many miles away from England and all that, I still am very proud of this team that I love so dear. And if you guys are also fellow Chelsea supporters, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys think, not only of this team, but of obviously the performance that we put up against Palmeiras in the Club World Cup final. But that's enough talk about our success in real life. We must continue to perform in-game to hopefully replicate some of the success that we're having in real life. And obviously that will continue with this Premier League fixture up against Brighton. The Amex Stadium is such a nice stadium, don't you guys agree? Brighton is one of those teams that I wouldn't say is a formidable side, but they're a tricky side, you know what I mean? They're one of those teams that just consistently pops up and puts in a good performance and always makes it a challenge. And in real life, we've definitely faced the consequences of that because we haven't performed at our best. And as a result, we've allowed Brighton to kind of wiggle themselves back into the game and still points away from us. But in game, it's a different story. Hopefully, we can perform at a high level and get another 3 points. Alrighty, getting up to Werner here. Chilwell's making a run in behind. Can he get there? No. Oh, he can. Oh, Tariq Lamptey almost making a mistake. I'll say that. Don't get rid of it cleanly either. Alright, Lukaku's got it in a deep position here. Into Werner, who gets it out to Chilwell. Let's get it inside here. Oh, not able to find a target there. That's okay though. As long as there's no swift counter-attack from Brighton here. And Chilwell is the one to clear it. Good stuff there. And the commentators are yet again talking about our defensive record being one of the best in the league. We are just so sound at the back. It's very rare that we can see goals, and when we do, they're often goals that are hard to explain, whether that be the own goal against Chelsea or whatever. But the thing that we need to improve on is always getting goals in the back of our net, because that's what this game's all about, is scoring goals. And we have so many great attacking options up front. And Werner's making a run in behind here. Oh, what a pass. Back stick. Timo Werner, he's so good, isn't he? So good at just making those runs in behind, finding those pockets of spaces. Oh, it's such a great ball from Mason Mount. He just has that eye, doesn't he? Just able to kind of see those little moments and be like, all right, I need to put this much weight on the pass and get it in behind for men like Timo Werner to just absolutely fly past the defense and get a huge goal that puts us in front. And look at that, 16 goals in 21 matches. That's really, really impressive. Something I wish we could see from him in real life. It does beg the question, why is it that Chelsea strikers have always struggled in recent times? Obviously, since Didier Drogba, who was obviously so formidable for this team. Oh my goodness, I thought that was a goal then. I really did think that was going to fly into the back of the net. Why is it that we've had so many strikers just be, not be able to find their final form, if you will? We've had Fernando Torres, who was kind of a flop. Alvaro Morata, who was not that good. Samuel Eto'o. So many, players that have showed that they can perform at the highest level at their other clubs. We obviously had Diego Costa, who was very, very good under Antonio Conte, but he was problematic in other areas. Good dribble there by Mason. Into Lukaku. Oh, the through pass is just too far in front of Kovacic, and the defender claims that. Just good build-up play here by Brighton. Lamptey making an advancing run down this right flank. We don't want to get a cross in. And it's Rudiger who gets that. Maybe another opportunity for Werner in behind. Oh, Lukaku does so incredibly well. Oh, his pace just at the end slowed down and he just wasn't able to get easily back onto his right foot to curl it like he did just before. Instead, he shoots it and the keeper saves, and Kovacic is just able to get that. Nice interception into Lukaku, maybe into Werner again. The pass in behind this time is too deep, and now the keeper is able to get onto that. Kovacic defend well. Kante wasn't exactly in the right position to help out, but it's worked out for us. Let's get into Werner, who gets it out to Chilwell. Gets it into Werner, who gets it into Lukaku, who gets it out to James, who just gets there. Oh, Lukaku was coming in at the back stick. And unfortunately, he was not able to get onto it. But at the end of the first half, it is 1-0 in favour of the Blues. Not a bad start, not a great start, room for improvement. Good tackle, Thiago Silva. Oh, there's space in behind. Oh, geez, we were lucky to get away with that there. Defenders slightly out of position, which allowed that space in behind there. Thankfully, they're not clinical enough to get on the end of it. Oh, what a pass. Kovacic, Chilwell gets in behind. Lukaku at the back stick. Goes out for a corner. Alrighty. Can we get someone on the head of this? Rudiger is there, maybe. Reece James at the back stick. No. Timo Werner is there to collect it, hopefully. Hit this, maybe. Nah. Oh, I thought that went to Werner there for a second. That would have been nice if it fell to him there, but unfortunately not. Mason Mount to Lukaku. Out to James. Back to Lukaku. To Kante. Nice build-up play. Oh, good tackle there. Oh, maybe they're going to make a swift counter-attack now. Cesar, got to get back now. Not allow another pass that gets into a dangerous area. Thankfully not. Into Lukaku, into Werner. Get out to Cesar Azpilicueta. To James, who can hopefully make a run in behind. Not able to get there. Lukaku into Werner. Oh, Mason. To Werner. Oh, not able to get a clean shot on goal there. But we are mounting the pressure right now. We are well on top. Oh, Werner made another good run in behind, but I wasn't able to pass in time. Okay, you can clearly tell that Brighton are sitting back, parking the bus, if you will, and then pressing very quick on the counter-attack. Tarek Lamptey, former Chelsea man, please don't come back to haunt us. Ben Chilwell is able to defend it well, but not able to clear it. No cross. Oh, he defends it well. But the referee gives a foul. What for? Oh, that looks soft. Alrighty, we've conceded a dangerous foul here out wide. Basically a corner. Azpilicueta does not get it away. Okay, now we actually do concede a legitimate corner. Let's get Mason Mount to help out. Thiago Silva, get that out of here, please. Kovacic is able to get it instead. Who gets it up to Werner. I could see Lukaku making the run, but not able to get a pass off. Here we go. Now we can get James in here. Damn it, not able to get it past into the feet of Lukaku. Oh, pressure here. Oh, come on, surely now. Oh, what a save. Not able to get it past the keeper again. Into the 74th minute. I think now is the time to make some substitutions. Alrighty, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on Hakim Ziyech into central attacking midfield. And I'm going to bring on Jorginho on for Kovacic, just to be able to kind of dictate the tempo, hopefully keep possession in the last couple minutes or so. And then I'm going to bring on, why not? Let's bring on the man of the moment, Kai Havertz, on for Timo Werner. And change the instruction yet again to false 9. That's how we're going to end this game with that triple substitution. So let's see if we can get someone on the end of it straight away. Kai Havertz is able to get onto it straight away. Back out to Ziyech. Oh, the cross isn't able to come straight back in. How amazing would that have been if it was the two subs linking up straight away from the corner to create something then. Jorginho's now in the position, but doesn't have the dribbling to get past the defenders there. Alright, Brighton are advancing here. Being up by a goal to 0 is not a safe margin. And that's all they need, is just that little pocket of space to get a shot off. And it's just like that, it's level. I want to see this replay. Where was the mistake? Yeah, Thiago Silva just slightly out of position, not right on the heels of Mopai there, and he's able to get a shot, and Mendy needs to do better. Alright, we've got 3 substitutions on. We're going to increase our intensity and our pace on the ball, and we need to get up the field as quick as possible and try and get this second goal to put us back in front, because we cannot be losing this game. It is not going to be accepted. Lukaku, finish! Yes, let's go! Oh, what a response. Oh, we so needed that. This man, he always steps up in game when I need him to. And thank goodness for that. I wasn't sure if it was the tactics that made a difference, or it was just the fact that Lukaku is so deadly from those positions on the field. But 2-1 is the score now. We need to maintain this lead. We cannot afford to concede another goal. I'm going to maintain the tactics where they are. Be on constant pressure, so that we're putting these guys who will inevitably be committing players forward, so that we can make sure that they don't get into positions, and hopefully we can just maintain possession as well. That would be ideal. Chilwell's advancing up the field here into Jorginho. You know what? Honestly, look how deep they're sitting. This is not what I would expect from a team who would be chasing a lead. And as a result, we're just able to pass the ball around so easily. Way too easily. Well, not the most exciting ways to end this game, but just passing it around, keeping possession, dictating the tempo, controlling the game. That's what you want. That's what you expect when you're in a position like this. And that concludes this fixture. 2-1. Thankfully, we were able to get this win secured. I was very, very frustrated after conceding that goal, because Brighton were not really performing that well and did not deserve to be stealing points away from us. We were able to control this game for the majority of it, and Lukaku and Werner, the 2 main men up front, are the ones to secure the victory. Very, very happy with that. That's 3 points secured. Now we move on to Arsenal. Alrighty, another big rivalry here in London. North London versus West London. Can this squad make it? We'll give it everything. Things have been going well, but it's impossible to say how the season will turn out. Very, very true. I think that's a statement both true in real life and in game. Will you make changes now? We're ready for Arsenal. That's what I'm going to say. Having secured a couple wins after the big heavy defeats we took from Liverpool and City, I think we're back on the road to recovery to make up ground on the table. A big game. Who will win? At our best, we'll beat anybody. I think we're ready to win this. This isn't the time for predictions. I think this is the answer I'm going to go with. I think we're ready to win this. The boys have been working flat out in training. They're really up for this game. It'll be tight, but I am confident that our spirit will be able to get us over the line. very, very happy with those responses there. And we progress into what will be a tough game at home. As you can see, Arsenal are 5th spot in the Premier League at the moment. And they've got 41 points, we've got 50. And if they were to win this game, they'd get that ever so much closer to us, which of course makes that battle for top 4 even more challenging. Alrighty, I'm only making 3 changes for this game. Hudson-Odoi and Alonso come into the wing-back positions, and Kai Havertz comes in for Mason Mount. I actually want to take this opportunity to quickly talk about Arsenal. Mikel Arteta has proved himself a manager that has able to kind of put a vision in place and actually execute on said vision. I think we can all remember just a couple months ago at the beginning of this season that everyone was looking at Arsenal as the banter club. They were just so out of sorts. They just were a mess on the field, off the field. So many things were going wrong for them. But in the last couple weeks, and I would say maybe even the last couple months or so, Mikel Arteta has been able to get his proper first team in place. A team that, everyone questioned at the beginning of the season. He brought in so many new players that they spent a lot of money on, but you wouldn't necessarily say like top tier Arsenal players. But you have to admit that they've done exceptionally well. They've had a few outgoings. Obviously, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is no longer at the club. He was a player that was way past his prime and definitely holding them back. But yeah, they've been able to acquire so much great talent that is, relying on a lot of youth. But yeah, they're just so many great players at their disposal now. And I've really liked their sort of transition from where they were to where they are now. Obviously, it's not great that, they might be causing issues for Chelsea in terms of, table position. But I'm of the opinion that I always love seeing more competition in the Premier League and in sport in general. So the fact that Arsenal have been able to turn it around and are back in the top 4 race, I think good on them. Credit where credit is due, right? Obviously, here in game, they are still competing for top 4. And I remember when we faced them for the first time at the Emirates. That was a game that I just did not expect. That again, back was when Arsenal were the banter club, and I was expecting an easy game. And in FIFA, they really put up a really good performance, and it was a tough game. And hopefully here at Stamford Bridge, offside, we can breeze past them comfortably. I don't think that'll be the case though, but let's see how we get on. Oh, dodged a bullet there. Oh, I thought I made a huge mistake. Able to get away with it, thankfully. Kai, Cover, Werner. Back into Kai Havertz, who can maybe get a shot off from deep. Ooh. Leno able to make a big, strong, diverting save away from the goal. We've got a corner though. And I'm going to go near post. And get it up high in the air. Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, Timo Werner was the one to get a nice, powerful header towards the goal. But Leno again stepping up. All right, let's change things up. Let's go far post this time. Again, getting it nice in the air. Get it into Thiago Silva, who's not able to win the header. All right, Arsenal are sitting quite deep at the moment. We're able to just keep the ball, pass it around. Oh, Alonso, way too slow on the ball. Just gets it, and he's just so sluggish with his mobility. And now, this has just created so many problems for us. Thankfully, Arsenal are not able to capitalise. And now we might have an opportunity for ourselves. Let's get it out wide to Hudson-Odoi, who's able to advance. Oh, bad touch though. Oh, Arsenal coming away with it again. Saka advancing down the left-hand side of the field. Hopefully, Kante is able to lock it up. He was able to clear up those central areas of the field, which forced him to go there. And thankfully, Thiago Silva was there to clear it up. Into Lukaku now. Into Hudson-Odoi, who finds Havertz, who is offside. Alonso now. Close out Martinelli. Good stuff. Wins the ball. Oh my god, what a terrible pass. Kovacic, please. Rudiger, step up. Oh, this is such bad defending. Oh my god, that was so bad. Oh my god, this is so bad. What is going on? Just get this ball out of here. Oh my god, guys, what is happening? What the fuck is going on? I don't even know how to explain that passage of play. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Oh, Mendy's got his near post covered. Come on, Kai Havertz. Get back. Thiago Silva. Just get this up. Oh, shot from deep! No way, come on! Oh my god, Martinelli just in the right spot at the right time. Why he was by his lonesome with that much space. Baffling. Absolutely baffling. Just, oh, a nice shot from deep, and it's Alonso's out of position. Half time, guys, and I have to admit, it was a mistake bringing in Hudson-Odoi and Alonso into the wing-back positions. They are the weakest links in this game so far, and I've been having so many problems in those positions, and what I'm going to have to do, it's not ideal, but I'm going to make a double change at half-time. I'm going to bring on James and Chilwell, but on for both of them, because I just was not impressed with either of them in that first half, and I can't afford to be not making a recovery here in the second half. I need to be trying to win this game, because Arsenal are a team that will steal points from us if we give them the opportunity, and now that they're up by a goal, it's going to be difficult, but we need to be clawing ourselves back into this. And we have to do that by performing extremely well. Let's see if we can get Werner in. It's a good pass. Come on, get there. Oh my god. Chilwell, get that. Nice. Let's get into Chilwell. That was not a good pass. Werner. Into James. Ah, come on. No way that pass gets cut out. Right, let's get this out of here.
What's he gone and done? There it is. 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
I think that's the worst goal I've considered the career mode.
Well, here it is again, and how many times have we seen in recent games teams trying to play out from the back, not doing it particularly well, giving away...
Oh, that is just the epitome of cringe. What am I doing? What am I fucking doing, man?
And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Arsenal facing Brentford. Partey. Aubameyang in with a chance. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
I just don't know what to say, guys. We are just so sound at the back. It's very rare that we can see goals. They're just passing it around us for fun. Our defense is an absolute mess. It's just far too easy. The fact that he has that much space and no defender in front of him just showcases how disgustingly bad that is. Well, now we're down by 3 and I can't see us getting back into it. That's just so embarrassing to go down this way. Like, that first goal shouldn't have happened. Second goal definitely shouldn't have happened. And then that goal was just so bad to concede. Oh, and we can't even get a goal back. That's ridiculous. As if. Whip this in. Hopefully someone can get on the end of it. Lukaku, please. Aspilicueta. Kovacic. Into Kai Havertz. Werner, backstick. Oh my god, Leno again. What a performance. Keeping Arsenal in this game. Let's whip it in again. Get it in, someone. Oh my god. It's just not going our way today.
How can they create something? Defending by example. Another block.
It's just nothing's going our way, guys. I just don't know how to explain it.
No, they've got to scale a huge mountain.
Oh my god, Odegaard.
And still an opportunity.
Good save there.
Pepe. Might really be able to trouble them here. The final whistle then. The referee says that will be all. And Chelsea fans less than pleased. No points for Chelsea.
I take full responsibility for this loss, guys. Just tactically, absolutely failed here. Hudson-Odoi and Alonso was definitely a mistake. Changing the tactics at just the wrong time. Structurally not set up in a way that would be counterproductive to the way Arsenal play. And we got punished really badly. It's so tight in the table. Was this a significant defeat? Absolutely. We got a bit overwhelmed. We just didn't cope when we were under pressure. We never threatened going forward. That's not true. I think that's probably the best one to go with. That's most accurate. Yeah, we definitely got exposed way too much defensively. Just players out of position, me making critical mistakes at all the wrong times, and Arsenal are too good a team to make mistakes against, you know? Just one of those performances where when you make mistakes, you get found out. And the fact that we just epically failed all across the park is just, like it said there, not a bitter pill to swallow, that's for sure. Nevertheless, we advance to what will be a massive game. We are now officially at the knockout phase of the UEFA Champions League. Our title defense begins now, ladies and gentlemen. Before this episode ends, let's have a quick look at the emails that we have received here from Kai Havertz. He is saying, I've been playing pretty well lately. I'm feeling really good. I hope that means I won't just be on the bench for another game against Benfica. I'll think about it, but I am very confident that this man will start in the next fixture. He has been performing very well on the field. Someone who had a bad day at the office last game was this man. He says, hey boss, I know people have been talking about the position you're playing me in. I just wanted to say I'm ready to do whatever's necessary to make us successful. I'm happy to play as a right wing back if that's part of your plan. You can be even better. I'm pleased with what I'm seeing from you attitude-wise and performance-wise. I think you can challenge yourself, be more consistent. You have a real future playing in that position. Well, probably the most accurate of answers, but, you know, it's one of those things. I have him as that option to play in the right wing-back position when as an alternative to Reece James, but unfortunately in that Arsenal game, it did not go in our favour. But, as I said before, the Benfica game is next in the Champions League, and it is going to be the start of hopefully something great in game here for us. And I'm very much so looking forward to the game against Lille in real life next week. So that concludes this episode, guys. Yet again, I just want to say thanks so much for watching and checking out these videos. Those who have continued to stay on this journey with me and show me your support, I really, really do appreciate it. And hopefully we can move on to bigger and better things and hopefully get a bit of momentum on our side and advance through the knockout phase with ease and continue to climb up and up the Premier League table that is the goal. Until then, guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next episode very, very soon.